Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sai Nair. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, it's a pleasure to welcome you all to Beyond the Numbers Value Discovery Summit 2025, powered by Value Educator and co-powered by Kirin Advisors. This is the day two of the interaction, and we are pleased to host Swastika Castal Limited. From the management team, we have ourselves with Mr. Varun Sharda, the Managing Director, Mr. Anuj Sharda, the CMO. From the Value Educator team, we have with us Mr. Pranit. So with that now, I would like to hand over the floor to Pranit, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone, once again. A brief introduction before we begin. Swastika Castal Limited, incorporated in 1996, is a aluminium casting and component manufacturer with expertise across centrifugal, sand, and gravity die casting processes. The company has grown from a single foundry into a diversified supply of ready-to-use aluminium components, catering to customers across India and exporting to Europe and the United States. Its product ranges cover fans, cast tanks, pallets, adapters, suction tubes, manifolds, machine pistons, gear housings, frames, and other precision engineering parts. These components serve end-use application across electrical equipment and transmissions, railway and diesel engines, industrial equipment such as compressors and insulators, as well as automotive and pump and motor segments. With this, I conclude the company overview and I now hand over the stage to Mr. Anuj. Over to you, sir.
Thanks, Praneeth. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anuj Sharda, the marketing head in Swastika Castal Limited. So I'm just going to share the presentation about the company. Yeah. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay. So, so Swastika Castle Limited is into aluminum casting, and we have been in this industry since almost more than 25 years and going strong. And we have knowledge of this industry since way longer than that. So the directors in this company, Mr. Varun Sharda and Mrs. Varsha Sharda. So Mr. Varun Sharda has 18 plus years of experience, and he is doing all the day-to-day operations, and he's handling the entire business for Swastika Castle Limited. So Swastika Castle Limited is into three sectors, three applications, and uh, three businesses that we are doing. It's gravity casting, sand casting, and centrifugal casting. So gravity casting we can do up to 80 kgs. Sand casting we can do up to 250 kgs, and centrifugal casting we can do up to again 80 to 100 kgs. So gravity casting and sand casting is a very common um, process in the casting industry. And aluminum, you have very few. In India, making big castings and sand casting, there are only quite a handful of players only, not much. And centrifugal casting, there are very few people, and this is our specialty, and we are doing a lot of R&D in this process. So we are in this industry, as I told you, since plus for 25 plus years. We have a team size of 75 plus people. Our supplies is present in 3 continents, 8 countries, and of course, all over India. So, basically, we are doing aluminum casting, and it's the most critical and the most difficult engineering line in mechanical engineering, that is aluminum casting. So our certifications that we have is ISO 14001, ISO 45001, ISO 9001, and we also have a Senelec approval. Senelec is basically a body in Europe. If we have to supply aluminum pressurized parts to European countries, we need a Senelec approval. And in India, there are only quite a handful of people who has this approval, and we are one of them. In aluminum casting, for the industry that we are catering to, there are only 2 or 3 people who have Senelec approval. So this is our facility in Vadodara. We are located in Vadodara, Gujarat, and the factory is approximately 40 minutes driving distance from Vadodara railway station and airport. And this is few of the photographs of our company. So basically, aluminum casting, we need to have a proper laboratory. Without that, you can't make any sort of aluminum components for pouring, for testing, for melting process. So you need lab for everything. So we have a chemical laboratory, physical laboratory, we have sand testing laboratory, we have different kind of machineries and instruments that is required to check the quality. We have helium gas leak detection. So this process in India, not a lot of people have it. This is a very specialized process, and you need special approvals for this process from your customers. So this, not a lot of people have it in India, and we have an automated line for. We have four, in fact, four automated lines of helium leak detection. We are doing X-ray and ultrasound outsourced. It is not in-house till now. So basically, the market that we are targeting till now is electrical equipments and transmission, basically transmission and distribution line. So we are majorly into transmission and distribution line, and we are focusing a lot on railways also. We have developed a lot of components for railways since years, and we are again developing a lot of new components for railway industry, and we are also supplying to textile manufacturers, textile machinery manufacturers, and of course, oil and gas upstream and downstream lines. We are supplying to there is a company called Growth that is in the US. We are supplying to them. So these are a few of our products. So this specially centrifugal casting, I would just highlight this process because it's a very specialized process, and this technology not a lot of people know and have. So basically, our customers were using extruded plates to make their components everywhere. So now what we did, we got this technology and we have been successfully executing it. And we have been able to convince and turn all the extruded plates to centrifugal casting for our customers. It saves them a lot of cost, a lot of time, as well as a lot of turnover. They can basically it directly hits on their net margins. So this is a very efficient process of casting, and we have been able to do that. These are few of the larger castings. So we are supplying to customers like Siemens, Toshiba, Hitachi, Hozum, ABB, MIM, Trujla. So we are supplying to all of these multinationals. Basically, we know them since almost the start of this Swastika Castal Limited, and they had approached us that time because when this factory started, that time there were not a lot of people who were making big castings and critical castings in India. So because of that, we have been associated with them since a long time, and we are making sure that we are associated with them for many more years to come. and they have huge requirements right now. And Hitachi and Toshiba, GE, Siemens, we are supplying to them globally, not only in Indian factories. We are supplying to them globally. So aluminum casting is the most booming industry in the mechanical engineering line right now. And if you see the uh, value of the casting market is increasing drastically. Basically, the demand is there everywhere around the globe. It is increasing day by day for railways and for power transmission distribution. As you know, power transmission distribution line is for the next, I would say, for the next 10 years, our customers are totally booked. And they have approached us that they are booked and they would want to book our capacity also. So that is the reason we have also been growing, and at the same time, our customers are growing. So if you see aluminum casting industry, major sector is automotive. They require the maximum number of aluminum casting, 40 to 60%. And power transmission and distribution is growing rapidly. And of course, the railway sector. Just want to let everyone know that we are planning and we are also approaching few customers, and we are planning to enter the defense sector also soon. So, if you see the growth by industry, automotive market is expanding by 15% year on year. And the best part that you see, we are catering to transmission distribution, and transmission distribution line is increasing. Our customers are increasing their capacity and their requirement is increasing with approximately 25 to 30% annually. And it is going to increase rapidly. So that's a very big plus point for us. And of course, the railways, as you know, the Vande Bharat project and all these projects, we are supplying to all the railways OEMs also, and it is growing rapidly. So this is the 6 monthly performance scorecard that you see, the revenue, the EBITDA margin, if you see 45 plus 45.11, and EBITDA margin is 192, and PAT 239.06, PAT margin 479.72 BPS. So if you see, this is the 6 monthly report, and this is from the last year, 6 months to this year. So this is the comparison of the financial report. If you see the PAT, last year it was 38.91, and this year we have already crossed 131. So there's a huge growth potential, and there is a lot of scope in the sectors that we are supplying aluminum components to. So basically, Mr. Varun Sharda is here. He's the managing director of this company, and he is open to any kind of question answers. This is regarding finance or any kind of probably projections that you are looking for. So this is the path ahead. We are basically doing a lot of R&D. We are investing in a lot of R&D projects. We are offering a lot of diverse products to our customers. We also are supplying globally to all our customers. And recently, again, in Czech Republic, we have finalized the customers. We are in talks with at least 2 to 3 new customers in Europe who are quite interested in procuring materials from us. So we are in talks with them, and hopefully we will be finalizing them soon within the next quarter. And for this, we are totally, again, we have a diversified team also. We have a dedicated team who's working day and night on this global reach. This is the stock data of our company.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is a small presentation about the company, and I think we are good to go for any question answers if there is.
Okay, so participants, the floor is now open for Q&A session. If you have any questions, kindly raise your hand. I'll allow you to unmute and you can ask the questions. You can also write down your questions in the chat box. Yes, Mr. Murli, you can go ahead and ask your questions.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation, sir. Yeah, my question is like, in the presentation, it was mentioned that we have, the USP in especially the aluminum casting, centrifugal casting, gas leak detection, etc. So, how sustainable is this USP? That's the first part of the question. And the second part of the question is, what is preventing competition to capture our uniqueness? You elaborated in this, presentation. That's it. Thanks.
Uh, hi, Moldiji. I would answer the first part first. See, the USP, I would just club both the questions. The
Yeah, fine.
USP for us is the customer base, one, the market that we are catering to. And it has taken years and years of effort to reach these customer levels. And a lot of R&D has gone into centrifugal castings from us. And plus the gravity casting, sand casting, everything we have in-house. And why you have to understand, like, being 25 years we are dealing with Siemens and Hitachi customers. Like previously they were known as ABB, Hitachi Power, and they are working with us since last 25 years. And we have our own credibility that is with them now. And that is what our USP is. They are growing. These guys are growing very, very fast. You know the market of power generation and distribution now. And all the customers are booked. All the customers are booked for the next 5, 6, 7 years minimum. And plus, moreover, the current advantage for our business is everyone is focusing in India. For example, Hitachi has put up a dedicated line. From here, they are supplying to global factories for their assemblies, with their assemblies. So, if anyone is putting in India, our customer is putting in India, the business is coming to us also. A part of business is coming to us also. So, and that this is, I hope I have answered your question.
Not 100%. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
say that, but
Anything
I would
very
like to add one thing in this. Basically, Murli ji, basically, see, for our kind of business that we are into, you require a lot of government approvals. You require a lot of approvals from PGCIL and different utilities around the globe also. So, getting these approvals is a very big task, and this has not come in 1 or 2 years. It has been with us since years, and if you get these approvals right now, it is not possible because these things, you need to have a performance report, you need to have an experience in supplying to PGCIL or NTPC or Power Grid or Adani, any projects, any customers, you mean to say. So basically, these approvals is one of the biggest USP that we have. Not a lot of people have this, and that is the reason we are very close with all our customers also. And as Mr. Varun Sharda said, Hitachi is next door to us, and they are putting up huge factories. They are doing a huge expansion in this project. So that is the reason, and we are next door. We are approximately 20 kilometers away. So, that is the biggest advantage that we have with Hitachi. So they are also looking forward for our
uh,
expansions, and we are also looking forward to theirs.
and moreover, like, see, adding to that, getting business doing this is all technical. These are all technical line. So this is no one, one fine day will come and can enter this business and can make good castings. And it is years and years of experience that has gone into it.
Yeah, thanks for all this explanation. I agree to everything you said. But still, actually being in the same, I'm actually I'm a technologist.
Yeah.
I'm not into the manufacturing, but I'm a digital casting guy.
Okay.
So I'm actually casting expert, and I do the meshing and casting simulations, right?
Okay.
So all types of castings. So that's how I have
Yeah.
quite good idea about this industry, and I'm an actual active investor also. Okay, so
Okay.
for
So
example,
Murliji, you are into yeah, you are into stimulation. Uh, how, like, I would just ask you a question: how accurate is stimulation?
um,
Taking out
it
very
depends on the
critical casting, not even
application.
a dot of paper. Yeah,
It depends
exactly.
on the
That is what.
application again, right?
Yes,
The
exactly.
more
That is my
complex the
that is the
application,
answer. You have given your own answer. It
yeah,
depends on the application, and our applications are very, very critical, very,
yeah.
very precise. Our castings are not even, just because you are technical, I will explain you in technical words. Not even a dot of pinhole is allowed in our casting.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to understand what we are making, and you can understand.
Yeah, of course, of course, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. So the point is like, for example, there are actually some competition who are about, 10x, 15x,
Mm.
30x, even 100x to the size of us. Like, for example, electro steel, nail cast, steel cast, so many other guys. So they're already there in the market for even last 25, 30 years also. So my question is like, the aluminum casting or centrifugal casting, the gas leak detection things, like, of course, they are specialized, but how sustainable it is. Like, and another thing is, from the size of these guys, why can't they enter into this area?
So
Or if they're already doing it or not?
no, they are not, like, everyone is not doing it. And see, what they are doing is mass production. We are specialized. We are not doing for automobiles. Just to tell you, not much of automobile. We are doing, but not much of automobile. We have specialty into very critical components, low volume, and but multiple products with these customers, and that is what we are expanding on also, and that is what our USP is. So when you talk about these sizes of 5,000 crore, 10,000 crores business, so they are into mass production. They will not make 10 pieces for a customer. We will. And that
Okay.
doesn't scale us down. That gives us the edge over them. So we do multiple components. We have around 300 components with us or
Okay.
more.
So going forward in future for the next 5 to 10 years timeline, I don't take just 1 or 2 years. Like, how are you planning to, scale the business? Because when you do multiple products and very specialized, again, scaling will become a barrier, right? So how are you addressing that issue? And what is your future projections for 5 to 10 years? The growth plan.
Yeah. So, to answer your question, how are we scaling up? So, you can see our last year, our current year, H1 results again. You will be able to see the difference. Current year, we'll be closing in better position. Next year, again, we will surprise you. We might surprise you completely. And plus, we are expanding our capacities, and our 5 year plan is multiple X. On this call, I cannot give you on figures, but it is multiple X.
Is it a kind of, organic growth, or like you are
No, no,
expanding by
all
taking?
organic. We are not talking about takeovers and everything. No, nothing. So this is all organic growth. There is the demand in the market. There is a dearth of supplier in the supplier base in the market. Everyone is focusing on India. We are expanding our customer base completely. We are not relying on one, two, three, four customers. We are multiplying our customer base. As Anuj said, we are now into railways. We are now exploring defense. Plus, we have other fields to take up also. So there are a lot of business available for us
Okay. Okay. And is there
because
any
we
debt
are
right
making
now, sir?
very
Any
high
debt
precision
issue?
casting.
Sorry.
Because
Are
we
we
are
debt
making very
free?
high precision. Yeah.
Are we
Sorry.
debt free now?
No, we have bank debts. It is not. We are not debt free. We have bank debts. We have
Any
CCs.
any just can you give a rough figure of that? What is the ratio? Yeah, D
So
ratio.
I'll do one thing. Please do message me your mail ID. I'll mail it to you, all the
Great,
details.
great. I'll do that. I'll do that. I think, yeah, it will take time. Thanks. Yeah, bye.
Because a lot of people are waiting, so I'll mail
Sure,
it to
sure,
you.
sure. Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Sir, we have some questions in the chat box. We'll address that. So someone's asking, how
Yeah,
is
yeah, sure.
management thinking about reducing customer concentration as business scales?
Yeah. So, customer concentration, as I have answered in the previous one also, like we are expanding our customer base completely. Previously, we were relying on three, four big customers. We are now expanding. As Anuj mentioned, that now we are getting orders from Czech Republic. We have already got orders from Austria, and even other customers in India also. And we are expanding our customer base, and we are also expanding our uh, business dependency on power and power sector. It is growing, no doubt, but we will be growing with other sectors also.
Thank you for answering that, sir. The next question, okay, someone's asking, after the IPO capex, what would be a good utilization level to indicate the expansion is on track?
So, see, the expansion will be starting, I think, by this month end. The whole thing will be starting by this month end, and there are few things that are still coming in by this month end, and we will be growing much more than last year. We will have a runway of only 4 months in this year, 3 months, I would say January, February, March. We'll have this 3 months runway. We'll be growing much more than the last year. And next year, we are having the full year of runway. And after that, also, we have plans to expand next year also. We are already making our project reports and everything. And it is on track, I would say. It is on track, and we will be growing. I'm telling you, we'll surprise you.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. Ms. Svara is asking, among auto, railways, and industrial segments, where do you see the strongest growth visibility today?
So, see, auto, to be very honest, it is highly competitive. There is no margins not much of margins in auto, and the railways are there, industrial segments are there. So it is we are concentrating on railways, industrial segments, defense, and all these sectors.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. So the next question is, at what capacity utilization level do margins meaningfully start to improve?
So now, once this capex is done and like fully, we are ready with our plant completely. So with the same fixed cost, we'll be doing more business, and you can understand like we are that will help us in expanding our margins. Plus, moreover, if you see, we have changed our product also. The less paying items we have moved out of it. We are now doing good paying items. We also, just to mention, we are doing a lot of R&D currently also in our business, and we are in new technology like we did in centrifugal casting for aluminum, centrifugal casting in aluminum. That paid us well, and this current R&D is also going on for future developments also, and our margins will should improve with this further.
Okay. Thank you for answering that, sir. Sir, we'll take some last questions from Mr. Nagakrishna as we have time constraints. So I'll
Yeah.
just, yeah, Mr. Naga, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, Varun Ji. Thanks for this opportunity. My first question is this one. I see that you are saying that there is a good potential for multi-growth multi-x growth in this revenues. But I see in the last 3 years, growth was not that much actually. It was stagnated at something like 23 crores or something like that. So why do you think, like, what is that factor which was actually making this growth possible? What happened? What changed actually?
So, see, uh, I sorry. Uh, should I answer? Yeah, or you have
Yes,
anything to add?
yes, please. Yes, please,
Yeah.
please. After this,
So, yeah. So, what happened is, if you see the last 3 years, you have
sorry, actually lagging. A lag is there.
correct. There was not substantial growth. Last year we grew previous to that. Uh, am I audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hello. Yeah. So last year we grew around 18 to 20%. Previous 3 years, yes, there was no growth in the business as per the sheets that you see. But you have to understand two factors. One is there was a very drastic change in the pricing that happened. Like metal pricing, if you remember, there was a time when it grew like crazy. It went up crazily, and we, from our own consciousness, we slowed it down there because some things were like not matching up. And then we invested a lot in R&D. We invested, like, we spent a lot of time on the R&D of centrifugal casting. That has given us very good business and margin, very good business with good margins. Also, as I mentioned, we have changed the product which was not paying us well, and that has also helped us grow our business as well as the profitability levels. So this is all organic. This is nothing that we have done out of like anything else, but this is all proper business growth. And the business is there in the market. We also have order bookings, and we also have future projections from our customers. And so we are growing, and we will grow further.
Okay, sir. So can you please substantiate on that order book? How much order book do you have right now, and what is
So
time
the
frame to
current,
execute?
yeah, the current order book stands at approximately 16 to 18 crores, and that is only the order book. There are schedules. So all these customers give us schedules for like 6 months, 7 months, 10 months. Okay, this is what we'll be taking in the year. So they give it on the mail. I am only talking about order books at this moment. So order books are there, and this has to be executed in the next 3 months. But this will be more business will be added, and we, like, see, they want us to execute in next 3 months, and plus more and more business order books will be adding in time to come. uh, because as I said, these people are like regular to us. Once we develop the component for them, once we develop the dies for them, they will take the components, they will take the supplies from us. And because obviously they are also investing a lot of money on us to develop all these components, so they'll be taking the components. So they give us schedules. Down the line, 6 months we'll be taking this, 7 months this we'll be taking this much quantity. So all these kind of business, all these kind of transactions also happen over the mail, not on only on purchase orders. So the purchase orders come when the time is near for execution, and we have to execute. The current order book is around 16 to 18 crores.
Great, sir. Thanks for this information. And as you touched upon the capex, can you tell me what is what is the capacity now? What is the utilization, and what is that after the capex? How much will be the capacity?
So, see, again, I have the whole slide ready for it. If you can message me, I can mail it to you. Your mail ID, I'll mail it to you. And because there are a lot of things that you will be able to see on that. So if I tell you in figures, like, it will be like very short, you will not be able to understand what I want to point out. So that I'll share the sheet with you.
Okay. From the team the value educator, how can I actually send my email address?
Sir, you can just put your email address here in the Q&A box, and I'll just copy paste it, copy it, and yeah,
Okay, sir.
you can
Okay.
just
Thank you, sir. I'll do that.
yeah.
I'll do
Well,
that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, I think, sir, we can, as we have time constraints, so we need to conclude the meeting here. So can we conclude the meeting? Hello, hello.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so thank you, Varun sir, thank you, Anuj sir, and thank you all the participants who took their valuable time to attend this meeting. Further, if you have any more
Hello.
queries,
Thank you,
hello,
everyone.
yeah. Further, if you have any more queries,
Uh,
free to reach out to
Thank
us
you. Thank you.
on corporateaccess@kirinadvisors.com. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone,
so
for
much.
the. Thank you.